I'm Dr. Leonard Scott, and I am a practicing dentist in Indianapolis, Indiana, a pastor and an author. I've written three books. One is Soaring with Eagles. Another one is Be Lifted Up. And my latest book is The Ultimate Boost from Within, 31 Days to Health, Wealth, Wholeness, and Happiness. I guess around the year 2000, I felt that I was supposed to be writing a book, and I didn't know what to write about. And so I went and found someone that was a writer and talked to them, and they told me I should probably, maybe I should write about me. And so they had me started um, talking into a tape recorder and just gathering some ideas. But as I went along, I found out that I wasn't supposed to write about me, but the first book that I wrote, Soaring with Eagles, was actually a book that was, I would call it maybe Christianity 101. It was dealt with biblical principles, but from a standpoint of someone that actually knew totally nothing about the Bible, and breaking down just simple things like prayer and the Bible, how to read the Bible, and what it's all about. And then took me about 10 years to write that first book, but then I felt led to write a second book, and it was in 2008, I believe, and took me a couple of years to write that one. And it was called Be Lifted Up. And I had taught at Bible college, I had taught principles of worship for a number of years, and I never could find a text that covered everything that I wanted to cover. There was so many different books that I had to get together, and I compiled my lectures into one book that covered the physical aspects of worship, positions um, and why, biblically, why we lift our hands, or why we sing, or why we dance, or why we do what we do when we express our worship. But then in 2017, I wrote the last book that I wrote was The Ultimate Boost from Within, 31 Days to Health, Wellness, Wholeness, and Happiness. And being a dentist, dealing with the physical aspects of our being, and also being a pastor, dealing with the spiritual aspects of our being, the ultimate boost from within uh, takes both of those aspects and deals with the wholeness, mind, body, soul, and spirit of an individual. And the book deals with um, health, basically, but a lot of times when we say health, we think from a physical standpoint. But the book deals not only with physical health, but with spiritual health, and not only spiritual, but emotional health, mental health, deals with financial health, and deals with relationships, healthy relationships, the total person as far as relationships go. COVID-19 pandemic, I believe, has actually given me an opportunity to, because of lockdown, because of not being able to go and not really having any place to go, um, has allowed me to spend more time um, as far as introspection, looking within, and time to write. I learned about the Meet the Artist program through a young lady who was at the time doing publicity work for us, and um, she thought that the program would be a good vehicle for us. And but when she looked into it, we were too late to be a part of it last year, and so she arranged for us to be a part of it this year, and so that's how we kind of got plugged in.